Are you worried how COVID-19 will affect the Scottish property market? And are you worried how it will affect you buying and selling property once restrictions are lifted? Well, in this video, I'll be answering some of the questions that people have asked me recently. But beforehand, do me a huge favour, subscribe to the channel and also press the bell icon. One of the main questions I've been asked is what sort of an impact will we see on the property market once restrictions are lifted? Well, no one has a crystal ball, so we don't really know a definitive answer to that one. We'll only get a clearer picture once restrictions are actually lifted and properties start to enter the market. Speaking to many local surveyors, solicitors and reading blogs from property experts, they're expecting the market to spike in Scotland and then take a dip and then start to level out. Lockdown has actually gave people a little food for thought, possibly sitting in a flat right now wishing they had a front and back garden, or possibly working from home and looking for that extra spare bedroom to do a little bit more once restrictions are lifted, or possibly sitting in a larger home with a larger mortgage looking to downsize and pay a little bit less every month. Rightmove actually seen a huge spike in property searches on their website during lockdown. The fact that the government introduced the 3-month mortgage payment holiday, the job retention scheme has also been great for keeping people in work, and that's also great for the Scottish property market. And also the Bank of England lowering the base rate of interest to 0.1%, the historic lowest ever. Those are all positives to help stimulate the market. Another question I was asked was what did sellers do once lockdown happened? Well, the vast majority actually kept their homes on the market. Very few actually had taken it off. Rightmove had actually seen only a 3% drop across the UK on homes listed the week before to homes listed the week after lockdown. Another question is what happened to asking prices once lockdown was put in place? Well, so far there's been no notable change in asking prices. However, we'll get a more clearer picture once restrictions are lifted and the property market opens up, and then we start to see new properties enter the market. One of the positive factors is that mortgages, in particular low deposit mortgages, are still readily available. That helps buyers enter the property market, and it is that demand that keeps prices stable. Another question, which is possibly linked to the last question, is what do you think will happen to property prices once restrictions are lifted? Lots of sellers want to know, should they be worried that if property prices had to drop when restrictions are lifted, will they see that potential buyer pull out or put in a lower offer? Well, as long as low deposit mortgages are still available and interest rates remain low, that pent-up demand that we've seen before lockdown should start to come back. And demand, of course, sustains prices. Now, one of the most important questions that have been asked, and one that you should really take note of, is what sort of an impact will we see on the buying and selling process once restrictions are lifted? Well, the market, it certainly won't return to as we knew it. We must all abide by the social distancing guidelines. It actually puts a lot of focus on you, the seller, to ensure that you've got the right estate agent who's taking your health and a potential buyer's health serious. Give them a call and find out what they're putting in place to protect you, your family and potential buyer's health. Are they doing the viewings, or do they expect you to do the viewings? Personally myself, with a young family, I would seriously consider using an estate agent who does not conduct the viewings for you. If they're asking you to conduct the viewings, how will that impact you and your family's health when people start coming through your door looking at your home? An estate agent who's considering your health, your family and potential buyer's health should be conducting those viewings and providing protective equipment. As I said, these are serious health concerns. So give your agent a call, find out what they've got in place and ensure that they're putting your health before a sales fee. Very soon I'll be adding a video onto my channel about the Remax 360 virtual tours, where I'll be able to take potential buyers around your home through a virtual 360 viewing. That way I'll be able to pre-qualify buyers before they even enter your home. Well, lastly, and thanks for sticking with me, is how will viewings be conducted? Well, again, I've got another video on my channel which goes more in depth on this subject, and it'll tell you how a professional estate agent should be conducting viewings. However, in short, this is what should happen. Number 1, all initial viewings should be conducted through a virtual viewing where possible. Number 2, physical viewings should be limited to members of the same household. Number 3, open viewings under no circumstances should they take place. Number 4, extra focus on cleaning all surfaces and door handles before and after viewings. Number 5, the estate agent should be providing all viewers personal protective equipment. Number 6, all viewers should wash their hands with sanitizer and not touch any surface or any door handle. Number 7, the owner is to vacate the property where possible. Number 8, social distancing must be applied at all times, and where not possible, everyone should be wearing PPE. Well, hopefully that video was helpful to you, and to be honest, that's the reason why I'm doing it, to give you helpful tips and help you through the buying and selling process. If you're watching on YouTube, please click the subscribe button below and also press the little bell icon. And if you're watching on Facebook, please go to my page and like my Facebook page. Thanks, I'll see you soon.